Hi guys, this is Future Gadgets, Richmond Hill, loading a new video for replacing the Macbook A2338. I'm going to show you the close-up. This is the A2338 and the screen, the entire screen will be replaced. The screen has a crack, there's a line here, so this needs to be replaced. This is with the touch bar. The screen is with the touch bar. So we are going to start replacing the screen. A little complicated as compared to some other MacBooks. Let's start. First and foremost, the back cover screwdriver using the 1.2. This is what they use, 1.2. They use so many different screwdrivers, screws, so it's always difficult for the technician to keep everything handy. And yeah, here this is the 1.2. You can see it. All these screws are 1.2s. Just make sure that all these screws are kept in order. I like these mats because these ones keep everything in place, keep everything in order. This is good. You can see the different sizes of screws they used in this one. Don't go too deep with the blade. You can lift it up like that, stick something inside, and then I like to use a little bit bigger spudger. And you can see the noise. That means the clamp has been released. बाहर है. Here there are some hold back clamp. You got to just pull it from here and it's going to release. These are the hold back clamps. Okay, put it away. Now, first and foremost on these devices is to do the battery. That's the first thing. You can see how they're secured. Here it is. This is battery power cable, and then you have to do this. This one is T4. Put it away. Open up this a little bit higher. So now battery has been disconnected. Make sure that open up this and then hold the power button for a couple of seconds, so if there's any power in the circuit board will be discharged. Now let's start working on it. Okay, you can see these screws, all these screws, this is 4 screws, these 6 screws, these 2 screws underneath there, 3 screws here, 3 screws here, so almost like 6 and 6. It's about 25 screws. need to be opened. So these screws and these screws here, they use the T4 again. So you're going to use T4. Make sure your screws are very well magnetized so you don't lose these smaller screws. These are the main hinge screws, both sides, here and here. That uses a different screwdriver altogether. This uses the T8 screwdriver. I like to keep the screws of the same area at the same place. Okay, let's come back to the T5 screwdriver again. Sorry, T4. These are the flex cable for the display. These screws I'm going to put totally separately. Connector at the same place. And the connector plate, same place. I'm going to undo that. This is the connector flex for the screen. Let's undo these screws as well. This cable is disconnected now. Let's take out these 4 screws, 2 here and 2 here. Okay, and then after that we're going to open up this, and these are the antenna, Wi-Fi antenna screws. So we're going to take out these screws and take out these screws, and then we will be able to release the antenna. This screwdriver is a T5. These screws are T5. These are slightly larger screws, so you don't get them mixed up. You can put them here. The smaller screws get mixed up, so just remember them or put them away in order the way they came out, and then you can put it back. Okay, now you can see this is released. Okay, so but I have to open up these ones and also have to do the Wi-Fi antenna connectors. Okay, so this is the Wi-Fi antenna, this is the Wi-Fi antenna connectors, and these are the Wi-Fi antenna. So this one uses the regular star screwdrivers. So just, I'm going to put all these ones here. Let me take a sip of tea because I like tea. Keep drinking tea almost 3-4 cups a day. All these screws are removed. 6 are these screws as well. Okay, all the screws are removed. I'm going to open up this screw. I think this uses the T5. Yeah, I think T5. Yeah, T4 actually. Yeah, T4. This will use T4. This screw holds the Wi-Fi antenna in place. Putting here. I'm going to use a soft, and then I'm going to undo these screws here, undo these cables. So now off, this cable is off, here it is. So you can see as soon as I unscrew it, now it's loose and it's coming out easily. Here it is, beautiful. This is the Wi-Fi antenna. Just make sure that it came out pretty neat and clean. It has to go back. Now this screen is coming off right in front of your eyes. Okay. This one's stuck here. Broken screen is off. So this is a 2338. Let's bring the new screen. Brand new 2338 screen, complete. Here it is. You can see here, same screen. I hope you can see this. I'm gonna put the new screen, but I have to hold all these ones on this side here. That's the way it goes. Here it is. Beautiful. So first and foremost, what we're going to do is we're going to install the put the screws, so at least it's going to hold in its place the big screws. So at least one of each on the other side as well. So at least now this is screen, the new complete LCD display is secure to work on. Perfect. First and foremost, these ones. So this was a T4. Let's pick up the T4 screw with this. Here it is. Like we always use like top of the line screens, which fits beautifully. We never compromise with the cheap, B or C grade screens. They work well, they fit well, they align everything well. The performance is great. You gotta hold it because this is under it. There's a spring kind of like load on this part, which you have to like hold it like that, and then second screw. Beautiful. Okay, let's do the Wi-Fi antenna. Let me move the camera a little bit in the front so you can see what exactly is happening. So I'm going to put this Wi-Fi antenna through the same hole it came out from. Here it is. You can see if you do it properly, everything's like fits like a charm. Everything goes in place nicely. T4. This is screw was this big screw here, which was holding the Wi-Fi antenna connector. Beautiful. We'll do the Wi-Fi antenna connection later, not necessary now. Let us put these ones back. So these are these 4 screws. can even close it now, and you can move it better position and balanced. 2 more screws. Okay, all of them are in place now. Okay, so you can put using the star screwdriver, you can put all the Wi-Fi antenna screws back.